Hi, I'm Paul Perdue, the infrastructure nerd, and today we're talking about a bet that I started making people about 2 years ago. At that time, the iPhone was starting to gain a lot of traction. The Android devices were also gaining traction, and I bet a lot of lawyers, lunch or steak dinners or $50, whatever, that within 5 years, and that's 3 years from now, 5 years from when I started making the bet, more than half of the lawyers would not use a desktop computer. They would simply use a portable device. Now for me, this all changed about a year ago when I got my iPad. And the reason it changed for me is because I do a lot of traveling, and I've been able to configure my iPad to do everything that I need to do. Now, of course, we have native apps like this, that is my Tabs 3 Connect, that shows me contacts and matters and allows me to enter fees and see calendars directly. But it's also the ability to simply connect to my desktop. For me, it's using an application called Jump. There are quite a few of them out there. And actually see my desktop as if I were working in front of it. Now, for us, that means we're connecting to a machine that lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and does nothing but feed up these desktops to us. So technically, if you can see it, I still have a notebook computer on my desk. So since I'm not a lawyer, hopefully that doesn't count in the bet. But as we move into this new technology and this new tablet-driven world or device-driven world, there are a lot of reasons that I see that this is going to change the landscape. More and more practice management systems, billing systems, Word, Office, Excel, Exchange, which is known to users as Outlook, all of these things are becoming cloud-based or becoming device-enabled. We can, of course, look at our email on our iPhones and our iPads, but beyond that, we can work with Word documents and Excel documents and presentations, and many of the trial presentation packages are now running on iPads and Android tablets. We have this way, of course, as I just pointed out, to connect to the desktop. And we have native applications that are going straight into practice management systems and allowing users to do practice-oriented things on these tablets. Not only that, but these things turn on right away. If I get out of here and turn this off, and then 10 seconds later I want to go back and do something, I am really just swiping and going right back into my practice management information. That's huge to a lawyer. As you know, a Windows machine can take anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes to boot and get to a point where it's ready to do anything for you. Another part about this is the always connectedness of it. I use an AT&T connection. I pay a certain amount each month, and I don't have to worry if there's wireless wherever I go. Of course, all the devices, the iPhones, the iPads, the Android phones and tablets, they all support wireless connections as well. But as we become increasingly more connected through the cellular network, that need for that wireless connectivity goes away. And in fact, I find that my AT&T LTE wireless is faster, significantly faster than just about every hotel wireless that I encounter. So no longer do I have to open up a notebook computer, plug it in sometimes because my batteries are dead. They only last a couple hours as opposed to a whole day with this thing. No longer do I have to connect to some sort of wireless access and fight with passwords or just connecting in general. No longer do I have to deal with that slowness, and no longer do I have to be tethered to that device that's sitting in my hotel room or set up in a conference room at a client site. I now have the ability to do this all from my car, as I'm walking down the street, from a client's office, anywhere. And I predict that that is going to cause the revolution that I am betting on. So if you'd like to bet me, send me an email, paul@paulperdue.com. It's Purdue like the school, not the chicken, Purdue. You can bet $50, lunch, or dinner. It's up to you. Thanks much.